Kentucky State Police are investigating a violent home invasion in Knox County where they say the victim was held at gunpoint.
Wet roads caused quite a backup on I-64 this morning, where a series of crashes backed up traffic for miles.
We still have some rain out and about, but it's slowly but surely inching its way toward the east. Then we focus our attention on another system that's going to be barreling on through on Wednesday into Thursday. Could it bring us some flakes? I'll have that and the timing getting this rain on out of here. Coming up.
Good afternoon from WKYT News and welcome in. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Barbara Bailey. In our news today, state police are still searching for the two suspects who forced their way into a home in southern Kentucky and tied up the man inside the home.
The two men reportedly kicked in the homeowner's door on Highway 1232 in the Gray community of Knox County and then assaulted him before stealing a gun, TV, and several other items. WKYT's Hillary Thornton has the latest on the investigation of that, and it's our top story at noon. Hillary?
Kentucky State Police say they are working off very little information as they try and figure out who is responsible for breaking in this home behind me here in the Gray community of Knox County. Police say it was a violent home invasion as two men kicked in the door and then started assaulting the 45-year-old homeowner. Investigators say the two intruders then held the victim at gunpoint, bound with duct tape and cords. Police say the two men then took a firearm, a TV, a phone, and several other items from the home before leaving. State police say about an hour later, the homeowner was able to free himself and run to a neighbor's home to call 911. He was then taken to the hospital with minor injuries. And police say that 45-year-old man was the only one home at the time of this break-in. They say, unfortunately, at this point, they do not have much of a description of those two suspects. In Knox County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Hillary, thank you. And anyone with information is asked to contact the Kentucky State Police post in Harlan. Two burglary suspects accused of leading police on a high-speed chase are now being connected to some other crimes in southern Kentucky. According to the Laurel County Sheriff, Kareem Brown and David Scott were behind a burglary there last month. Nearly $10,000 worth of items was taken from a home. The men were arrested after a high-speed chase in Georgetown. Police are getting warrants now to charge the men with burglary in Laurel County. The sheriff's office says that Brown and Scott are part of what is called the Snap Money Gang out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
An arrest has been made in the murder of a Kentucky teenager who was gunned down this morning. The Nelson Gazette says an 18-year-old was shot in the throat just before 6 o'clock on Taylorsville Road in Bloomfield, northeast of Bardstown. Witnesses identified the gunman and pointed police to a house where the suspect was taken into custody. So far, no names have been released. Well, it is certainly a soggy start to December here in the Bluegrass. Luckily, the rain showers are starting to push out, but cold temperatures are pushing in behind them. WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris is live in our First Alert Weather Center now. An early look at the forecast. Micah.
Well, we're trying to push that rain on out like you were just talking about, but we're still holding on to it really south of Lexington. That's the bulk of it. As you slide off into Madison County and then make your way down just south of that into, say, Rockcastle County, over toward 421, and then make your way up toward the Mountain Parkway. Now, that's going to be moving on out as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon. The eastern zones, far eastern and southeastern zones, it's going to be hard-pressed to get this on out of here before midnight because once it hits the mountains, it just doesn't move that much. But watch it taper off from west to east as we approach the rest of the afternoon. Temperatures differ from zone to zone. We're at 54 in Lexington, but 62 in Corbin. That's only because that front has not pushed on through down in Corbin. In today's forecast, we're talking 53 degrees. Rain will be likely continuing through your afternoon and just continue to fade too. But the focus of the forecast is once we push that rain on out of here, then we're talking about some chilly air sliding on in. Could that bring us a few flakes in the forecast? Well, I'll get into that in just about 10 minutes.
Thank you. And as Micah just said, the rain should be dying down by this afternoon. That's good news for the thousands of people who will no doubt be packing the streets of downtown Lexington for tonight's annual Christmas parade. It starts at 7 o'clock, beginning at Main Street and Midland Avenue. The parade route will go along Main before ending at Mill Street.
And we hope to see you there. Well, all lanes are back open on Interstate 64 this midday after a string of crashes today. Police say there were several accidents within a mile of each other on I-64 in Woodford County near the Midway exit, including one involving a semi. That backed up traffic for a couple of hours. WKYT's Mark Barber is near the scene of that now with an update. Mark?
The wet roads really caused quite a bit of traffic trouble here in Woodford County on I-64 at mile 65. Troopers say the first crash happened here around 7 this morning, and after those crashes started, they didn't stop. Commercial vehicle enforcement officers say in all there were 4 crashes in just a 2-mile stretch of the interstate. They say there were 5 vehicles involved in the chain reaction crashes. We're told every driver who wrecked said they hydroplaned right before crashing. The most serious crash happened around 8:45 when this car slammed into the back of a tractor trailer. As crews worked to clear crash after crash, bumper-to-bumper traffic stretched down I-64 for miles. Joe Daisy tried to avoid the delay for a few minutes by pulling into a nearby rest stop. He tells us he's been driving semi-trucks for about 20 years, and in that time, he's noticed a change in the way people drive in slick conditions.
There's a lot of people on cell phones, and it's just sad that people don't pay closer attention to what they're doing out here. We've got bad weather, and I just wish people would be a little more cautious of what they're doing.
Troopers say one person was hurt in the crashes here on I-64. They say the man who drove into the back of the tractor trailer was taken to a hospital. However, at this time, there's no word about how seriously he is hurt. In Woodford County, Mark Barber, WKYT.
And troopers say that while there isn't a lot that you can do to keep your vehicle from hydroplaning, you can avoid some of those accidents by leaving more space between yourself and certainly the vehicle in front of you. Well, Wi-Fi is slowly coming back up for folks in the Bluegrass after a massive outage. Time Warner Internet customers in several states, including Kentucky, Ohio, and Wisconsin, reported problems with service last night and into the overnight hours and early today. Time Warner says the outage was caused by a server going down in Ohio. While service has still not been completely restored, it is returning in some areas of the Midwest. Well, our lobby here at WKYT this midday is filling up with toys. It's great to see as we're trying to make Christmas a little brighter for hundreds of Kentucky children.
It's all part of the annual Mission of Hope Toy Drive. WKYT's Deanne Stevens is live to explain how you can help. Deanne.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Isn't this a beautiful sight? Look at all of these fabulous toys that are lining our lobby here at WKYT. Doors open at like 6 o'clock this morning. They will close at 6:30 tonight. So you still have plenty of time to get out here. Now, here's how this works. You bring it on out here to 2851 Winchester Road. Any kind of new toy. We are all about new toys because all of these toys and different items will be headed to Eastern Kentucky, to some of our neediest counties here in Kentucky. The Chick-fil-A Elf Cow is here. He'll even help you unload your car. I'm speaking for him because he can't talk. He'll help you unload the car and bring in the toys and all kinds of, check these out, the items. We've got winter coats, hats, gloves, all kinds of things that children can definitely need. We've got toiletry items. We'll take anything. Look at these great dentist offices who have brought these in. Toothbrushes, shampoo, toothpaste, T-shirts. Thank you to the many organizations who have brought items in today. And then, if none of that entices you just to have a good warm heart to give back, this will. How about something warm and yummy in your stomach? Chick-fil-A is providing lunch. Chris, are you going to bring them sandwiches, and what else we got on the menu?
Absolutely. We have sandwiches, and we also have cookies this afternoon, so we'll have it all.
And tea and lemonade, so you too can have a good warm lunch, drop off some goodies for our Mission of Hope Toy Drive. We'll be here until 6:30 tonight. I'm Deanne Stevens in our lobby here at WKYT. Back to you guys.
Deanne, thank you. And if you can't make it out to donate today, you can also give money online. We have a link on WKYT.com.